we've designed the Oxford Impact Measurement Program for a couple of reasons. The first is that there's a lot of interest in understanding what impact is and why it matters to different kinds of organizations. As we all know, with the Sustainable Development Goals, there's a lot of recognition that companies, corporations, governments, nonprofits all have to begin to align with the SDGs, and so we help provide some of the tools and frameworks around how to do that. We're also trying to think about what evidence and data are material or significant for different kinds of stakeholders. So whether you're an investor, an entrepreneur, a corporation or government, there are different kinds of impacts that might be relevant to you, but also different kinds of reporting that you may have to do. So we designed the program to help provide some clarity around that. And finally, a lot of people just want to know how to do this. So we help our students and equip them with the range of tools and approaches from some of the leading thinkers and practitioners in the world.
Well, for us, all our programs are built upon our base of research, and some of that's my own work because I'm an impact specialist, but it also cuts across other faculty in accounting and finance and other parts of the business school. So the key thing for these programs is to have that strong underpinning, but of course the way that's executed with our students has to be very practical. So we make sure that whilst the research gives our teaching credibility, the way we present it is engaging and interesting for our students.
As someone who directs the Social Finance and Impact Investing program, you have to determine whether you're actually changing people's lives. Impact measures allows you to understand whether you're moving vulnerable people out of poverty, whether you're improving climate change, impacting climate change, improving housing. So how do you know if you're making a difference with your capital unless you actually measure and understand how to do that well?
So impact measurement complements our other programs in impact investing and social finance in a number of ways. The first is that in both of those programs we do talk about impact measurement, but there's never enough time to really get into the details and to think about how you navigate the different approaches and tools. And so we've set up this program to be able to provide much more robustness about that discussion, even though we cover some of those topics in our other programs. The second is that measurement matters for virtually everybody that goes through our programs, but also that this field is shifting quite a bit. And so within all of our programs, we try and keep up with the latest tools and approaches. At the same time, we want to be able to learn how different actors are applying them. And so in impact investing, we spend a lot of time around how investors and enterprises are applying them. In social finance, we look at governments, NGOs, and civil society and how they might be applying them. In the impact measurement program, we consider all of those stakeholders and we take those different perspectives and understand the opportunities, the tensions, the challenges, but also practically what is being used and where we have need for improvement.